If you've been following me for a while, you know that I'm really not a big fan of ice cream. I know Mrs. Goblin thinks I'm crazy too. You may have also heard me mention that I'm not a really big fan of macaroni and cheese. Again, Mrs. Goblin thinks I'm crazy too. Will I enjoy macaroni and cheese ice cream? We're going to find out in a minute. Welcome back, Goblins and Goblinettes, to another edition of Destined to be Goblin, Destined Goblin.
And Mrs. Goblin.
Here once again, and this is where we will try a food product of some kind and decide whether or not we should give it my Destined Goblin seal of approval. One more reminder, if you have not yet subscribed to Mrs. Goblin's YouTube channel, make sure you do that. It's called Mrs. Goblin's Travels. She has all of her adventures on there, so check that out and subscribe to her, turn on your notifications, and then you will never miss one of her adventures. So make sure you check that out. Today we have some ice cream, and this comes to us from Vanleeuwen Ice Cream. Now, if you have not heard of them, it may just be that you're not in an area of the country where they've become known. They are a newer company. They came out in 2008. They were started in New York City. They are based in New York City, but they are starting to expand their product to a lot of different places now. If you can't get this in your area, you can order it from the internet. So that is what we did here. This is Kraft Macaroni and Cheese flavored ice cream.
Give me some hot dogs to go with it.
There you go. This is a limited edition. This is actually the second go around. They offered this a little bit earlier this year. We did not get a chance to try it then. They put it back out. It's out right now, but the run is about to end again. But I think they're probably going to put it out again because this has been a very popular flavor. This is 290 calories for 2/3 of a cup. And it is supposed to have actual Kraft macaroni and cheese mixed into the ice cream. So I'm not sure what to expect out of this.
And you know what? I've come up with an idea for a great banana split idea with the Kraft mac and cheese. So
really?
we'll
Okay.
have to try that.
Okay, maybe that can be something that we will take the internet by storm with, huh? So, Vanleeuwen, good for you, probably. So, let's give and it says, a life without anything good is bad. So, let's open up and see what we get here. Well, right off the bat,
yellow.
It looks very much like cheese from Macaroni and Cheese. Let me see if I can see any of the ingredients. We've got cream, milk, cane sugar, egg yolks, Kraft cheese sauce mix, and then it also has, well, it doesn't actually say that there's any pasta in this, so maybe there's not any macaroni. But let's dig in here with a spoon, and I'm just gonna hold this up right there. So it does look like a very smooth ice cream. I was actually expecting chunks of some of that pasta in there. So let's put a little bit of this in a bowl, and we'll get a closer look at it again.
Now, since we had this delivered, of course we were concerned. We had, and just FYI, if you do want to order it and have it delivered, you have to order at least 6 ice creams.
Yeah.
So obviously I didn't get 6 of the Kraft mac and cheese flavor, but I got a variety of their other flavors to go with it. And then when they delivered it, we were concerned about the heat here in Florida and if it got stuck out on the stoop, which
we shouldn't
it did.
have been. Yes.
It was out there for at least 3
four.
hours.
It was about 4, a little more than 4 hours.
They had it packed with dry ice, and
it was absolutely fine. It was totally
fine.
Frozen. Yeah, it was really, we were very impressed with their shipping. And they do put out a lot of different limited edition flavors at different times, different seasonal flavors and things like that. Check out their website and you'll see all of the products that they offer. Want to go ahead and give this a shot here?
Sure.
So let's get a little bit, if we can get some, there we go. All right, so once again, there's a close look at Kraft Macaroni and Cheese Ice Cream from Van Leeuwen.
Tastes like Kraft mac and cheese, like I'm eating that, you know, when you make the little sauce before you put it on the pasta or whatever. Though I am hearing too that we're all making Kraft mac and cheese the wrong way if we're doing it by the box.
Really?
There's all kinds of different ways of doing it, but they're suggesting you even cook it in with the milk and the water and the seasoning instead of waiting and boiling the pasta and then adding the pasta to the sauce. So I don't know. I haven't tried them all those different ways yet, but this definitely tastes like the sauce.
This is bizarre. I've had some savory types of ice cream before, but usually it would be where there's a hot sauce component to it, and usually the ice cream itself is still sweet. This is kind of a combination of a little bit of sweetness. There's a definite saltiness to it. You really get a saltiness out of it. But you also get a very strong cheese flavor, which is extremely reminiscent of the Kraft Macaroni and Cheese cheese sauce. This is interesting. I'm going to have to say, as somebody who is not, as I said, not a really big fan of ice cream, especially not just straight up ice cream without any toppings, crunchies, sauces, anything like that. Not a big fan of that kind of ice cream. I like this. This is very good, and I again, I've said it before, I do tend to prefer savory treats over sweet treats. This hits the spot as far as being a savory treat, being a nice cool treat for a hot summer day. I think this would be really good. I'm impressed with that. I think they hit all of
good.
Yeah, I think they hit all the marks there as far as going
nice
for
and
that
smooth and creamy.
Yeah, it is. It's a good flavorful ice cream. It hits all the marks as far as hitting the Kraft macaroni and cheese flavor out of it. Any little criticism that I would have for it would be, I think it should have a little bit of pasta in there. I think it should have a little
pasta chunks.
Little pasta chunks, little noodles, a little bit of noodles in there. I think that would really drive that home. But I'm thinking 3-star.
Yeah.
3-star seal of approval. There we go.
I almost give it a 4 since I love Kraft mac and cheese and ice cream.
Let's not get crazy. All right, there we go. Van Leeuwen Kraft Macaroni and Cheese ice cream. You're probably going to have to order this off of the internet, but of course, by the time this video comes out, this particular run might be done. But again, they've put this out a few times now, and as popular as it has been, I think they're probably going to keep putting it out. So keep checking for that. If you missed it this go around, you might be able to catch it next time, and we will catch you next time.